Second Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11 and reads, "Least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And start out by giving all praises, all honor, and all glory to God, Elohim Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Hakodash. Double honors to the elders, to the apostles that taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the Akim across the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth with faith and with sincerity, as well as risking their lives and the freedom to do so now more so than ever. Shalom to the Akim and the Akwata that listen and learning. Lord willingly, this is edifying. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners scattered abroad, and the land and other nations appearing like those nations, but subscribe to the truth. To you, I say Shalom. It's brother, y'all, what's up? Coming at you with another lesson through the spirit, through the power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. This lesson literally is like kind of like spur of the moment. I got like a lot of different things I wanted to go into, but I plan to go out and camp, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to because it's raining. Now that I'm an army of one, well, the Lord with me, so Lord willingly, because you could be an individual. That's the fear I think about of the Lord. The Lord, how you thinking he with you and he not. We watching an individual that's got people speaking up for him in his behalf, and we all know this nigga going off. That's scary, man. Like the article, I said, boom, it's precept. And then I went back on the news break app, and now the video disappeared. That's some demonic shit. But I already know to save them, so that's my fault. So Salakia. But this is what I did see because, it's spiritual. The elders was going into how all these demons is coming out the woodworks because we close to the end. But the thing is this. They could try to debunk this and they could come with a hoodoo and juju and voodoo and witchcraft and sorceries and all that old shit. But the thing is this. You cannot deny prophecy. Prophecy is coming to pass, which I learned prophecy from the elders and apostles that I learned from. So when I break it down, refute this, buck against this. You can't. Like the elder broke down, like I ain't heard nothing about that Bishop Dave going after that dude. A nigga too. Like that's oh man, I hate niggas, man. You don't even understand how much I hate a nigga. Like, mm, uh. It's been spiritual. Like Jake was going into how Gad was fighting Gad. Jake broke down how Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom still be bumping heads. That's spiritual, but ain't nothing like a nigga. I mean, I could forgive a brother that's in the truth because we in this wicked ass flesh. I can't forgive no nigga. I hate niggas, man. Like niggas deserve death twice. Cause you gives no fuck about us though. Trump announces U.S. crypto reset. So that's why the Lord ain't gonna get no fucks about y'all though. I went out just recently, right? And the Lord been blessing me. The Lord taking me through some bullshit, but what? Look, I know it's the Lord, right? Because he taking me through some shit, but he blessing me at the same time, right? So I'm like, well, damn. Okay. So just sit back and watch. You need to sit back and watch, right? Anyhow, these niggas that I just saw deserve death. Like they do. You know what I mean? Like, and it makes you wonder, like, it's places where niggas couldn't even go at one point in time. Now they just letting them crumble. Either that's spiritual or they purposely doing it. All for this reset. Because, and that's when we all gonna have to really rely on the Lord. And certain people that think they in the truth, but really think the truth is about certain shit. And I'm not, again, the Lord's so cold. He took away my anger in a moment breath because I recognize the spirit. I love brothers that love this truth. But everybody ain't for it. And that's scary when you realize that, like, damn, you might be eating. A brother did a video, is an elder brother too. He did a video, he says you're sleeping with the enemy. That bitch is no good for real. That's why I would listen. I ain't got no. I like chess, but I don't want to play that shit all day. I'm not. You play chess when you go to work. You playing chess. I'm playing chess all day. When I come home, I'm supposed to be able to be like, you know what? This is my rest. This is my, like Superman, Batman. Everybody had a motherfucking man cave, right? You get home, you paying all the bills, and that show you. That's why I try not to be proud, man. And I've seen a lot of shit. I try not to be proud. Cause pride gonna kill your ass. You know what I mean? Like that's Satan. My brother said that. That always stayed in the back of my mind. Trust me, I understand pride. The Lord said, "Nigga, you gotta lay on the ground." Trump and a lot of these niggas about to live. But they ain't gonna be able to just deal with that. But you know what? I believe, just speaking as a man, this pain about to make a lot of believers, just like the elders said, this pain about to make us stronger. The believers is not gonna be all fucked up because you believe. You believe the Lord doing this for a reason. You believe. These people that don't believe, oh wait. Trump announces U.S. crypto reset. President Trump announced Sunday that the U.S. will be creating a crypto reserve to boost the growing industry. I don't even know if I did a video on this one yet. I don't think I did, because if I did a video on them, I usually put them. I got a way to save the videos that I do. A U.S. crypto reserve will elevate this critical industry after years of corrupt attacks by the Biden administration. So he got that mojo moving, and niggas gonna bite on this shit. Not, and nigga don't necessarily like, Niger go back to us, Israelites, but at the same time, these hunkies be niggas sometimes, you know what I mean? Like these Babylonians is niggas, you know what I'm saying? Niggers, you know what I'm saying? Like the Jake say, niggers. Because that means I want you to be offended. Fuck you. Because you a demon, You deserve what the Lord gonna give you. And it's terrifying. When I seen the Lord do that, I said, damn. So that means that a lot of people are in the trick bag. That's scary. A U.S. crypto reserve will elevate this critical industry. The scriptures talk about with smooth words like butter. Satan come with these smooth words. People believe in this shit gonna really resurrect the economy. This shit gonna, like these tariffs. These tariffs is not about to help the economy. It's gonna break it. A U.S. crypto reserve will elevate this critical industry after years of corrupt attacks by the Biden administration. And they doing like my children do. Okay, it was Biden. But Biden got awarded with a Masonic fucking, he became a third degree Prince Hall Mason. When you go into Prince Hall Masons, them all Jakes. So our people against us any motherfucking way. You know what I'm saying? Because they done signed and sold their souls to Satan. The elders brought out certain shit. When you go into enough history, you see the Masonic symbols Malcolm X and Martin Luther King did, because they joined that club. Because in Esau's system, they want you to go through their school system to vet you to see if you gonna pick up on what they doing. If you pick up on it, it's just like the truth. If you could deal with the hell that the Lord putting on you, boom. It's not just like the truth. Salakia. It's the opposite of the truth. But certain things are similar. They're going to vet you. If you could deal with this and take that, it is such things as humiliation rituals. At first I didn't want to believe Ryan Garcia did a humiliation ritual. But now it makes more sense that he probably did. So at the end of the day, to have anything in Babylon the Great to be in his position, you got to sell a soul. And he was bugging out. But he was so cold, he was able to actually maintain and not lose his mind. And no, I don't think he's great. I just liked him because, he had a certain kind of attitude. Jake started paying attention to me after I was talking shit about him. He's not really good, but he's good. You know what I'm saying? He could be better, if he, like Jake was speaking on that, It depends on where your heart is at. You got Jake and the truth. And Jake said they ain't the truth, but when you start losing shit, we gonna see how much Jake is in the truth. I try not to say a man is not in the truth because I don't know what the Lord took you through. I know what he took me through. My shit ain't easy. So I don't try to judge Jake. But I do know nigga shit. I could be a motherfucking a judge of that. I could actually give expertise on nigga shit, right? I don't want to be around no niggas. May the Lord kill niggas. How about Shemal Salak Rayon to niggers? So let's reset this system, Buck. We shot. And like I said, again, I feel in the same spirit like the elder apostle. May the Lord reset this shit. Thwada Yahabashim shot for DJ Trump. I got some scriptures. This is the book of because once they reset this shit, they expecting you to run down to Egypt for help, like they've been doing. And 2/3 niggas is, and the 1/3 gonna say fuck you, you know, and stand their ground. Scripture talk about in the book of Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 about how that righteous man stood in great boldness. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 31 and verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. You got individuals talking about how much they believe, but then how much do you believe? We gonna see how much you believe when the Lord go ahead. And I'm again, Jake been telling me as of lately, I literally set this up to do this like this. It wasn't I ain't fall away or nothing. It's just like it's a heavy download, you know what I mean? Especially with the elder. The elder said, man, you know what I mean, niggas, we saw. I say, goddamn. That's how them some powerful individuals. Niggas make me do nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, I'm trying to hold on to my salvation. You better figure out yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end, I'm watching shit and I'm like, well, damn, this nigga completely lying. The Lord do what he do at the time that he do it. And he fuck people heads up when he do it the way he do it. You know what I mean? Stop playing with the Lord. You deserve to look stupid. Goofy. You chose the world or your carnal ass flesh or your own hands. Curse be the man that trusts him in his own flesh. All that. Like, fuck these, man, live. I love those that love the Lord. And, the scary part about it is Jake might come off in the truth one particular way and end up in another. Because it's really spirit. And that's why you need to understand the state of your fucking flock. A real true leader would understand that. I understand this shit ain't easy. It's probably harder for a brother that's on a certain level. But what I'm going to say this, my shit ain't easy either. That's why I said I would never want to. That's why it was funny to me. Jake didn't know talking about I'm just envious. And like, nigga, you don't even know me. The fuck? Why don't you ask me to hear my words and see if I say anything that's like, I'm like, no. Because I know it come with something. The fuck you talking about? Salakia. Jake better realize that this shit about to go down. Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2, and it reads, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. We mourning right now, and we've been mourning, but it's about to get worse. By the summertime, just imagine all these different things he done decreed gonna affect us. Thing is, they trying to reverse shit, and that might be a lot of theater. At the end of the day, a president ain't supposed to even do what he did because we in war, in state of emergency and all that shit. He's getting away with shit, but this shit, and it's all prophetic though. That's what we rooting for DJ Trump. Go ahead and do your thing, man. I say fuck you, but do your thing, man. I can't stand it. Because you could tell that's a cracker. You could tell that's an Edomite. You could tell he hate you. I remember that not Edomite, that nigga bitch, Omarosa tried to lightweight, she spooning with him, kicking in his ass, and then he showed you what he thought of you. He called us all kind of niggas. She recorded it, and he never got no backlash or nothing for that. What's the one white boy, the Edomite, that killed the Jakes in the church, and the hunkies took him to the fucking McDonald's? When the righteous and the authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people fucking mourn. And we all mourning. It's about to be more mourning. So you can understand the reality and the gravity of the situation. Proverbs 29 and verse 16. When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increaseth, but the righteous shall see their fall. If you are of the righteous, the Lord is going to allow you to see the fall of your enemy. That's in the book of Sirach or Ecclesiasticus. I forgot where it's at. It's like 25, I think. Trump announces U.S. crypto reset. Every time they make mention of resets and crypto, I pay attention. If you really want to read that article, read it. But basically, the point goes into they structuring a system to deal with cryptocurrencies. That's gonna pretty much take out this old system and bring in this new system. That's why they're saying a reset. Like if your phone ain't working right, you turn it off, probably take out the battery, or you turn and power it off and reset the phone by like powering it off and then turning it back on. That resets the phone. So I just said they turn it off. They're gonna turn off this current system and basically like start it back up. You know, sometimes when you get updates, because like your phone only works because of the system that you gotta understand, we utilize their system for everything. Book of Revelation chapter 13 and verse 14. No, I'm gonna start at verse 12, and it reads, and he exercises all powers of the first beast. So you had the ancient Roman system, and then you got this second leg of the Roman system, which is Babylon the Great, first and foremost. And then you got the EU nations. You got NATO, the European Union. You got these Edomite nations that all came together to, and pretty much they end fighting and whatnot, which is all pretty much prophetic as well, because eventually they're going to get mad at the whore, which is Babylon the Great, aka America, and shoot missiles on this bitch. They're going to beat this bitch and pound this bitch to death with them bitches. And he exercises all the power of the first beast before him and causeth the earth and them which dwelleth therein to worship the first beast whose deadly wound was healed. Because this is Babylon the Great, aka America's Rome revisited. That's why you had Elon Musk throwing up the Nazis. I was talking to a chick just, I think it was today or yesterday, but I was like, Elon Musk threw up that Nazi symbol. The bitch say she understood that, but yet still, you still believing in Babylon the Great. This you can't really say to these people unless the Lord with you. I always was puzzled at the fact I could tell a female and she'll eat the truth. Like the elder, I was listening to a particular elder brother, that lesson that he did, and he said he caught hell doing it. Through all of y'all, but you shot for that brother enduring that hell, because if you don't know, we are a body, and the Lord literally is fucking with us to see who really are the body. He really is though. Like you want to get it. That I'm so terrified of the Lord because I know what He capable of doing. He could love you and then be like, man, like how I don't hate my demon, but I'm not trying to save her. And brother said she already owe it because I'm like, I'm cool. Bitch, you love everything but me. You just showed me. That's why I'm not really too much invested with a woman. I love my daughters, and they get on my nerves. No, because a woman will backstab the shit out of you. And certain brothers can relate to what you're talking about, and some brothers can't. I understand the spirit of the brother coming in. He went through something, and he in that mindset. Fuck that shit, nigga. I'm you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I got that too. But at the same time, no, we ain't shit. We need the Lord. This shit is about to be terrifying. Even if you amongst other believers. I remember that Jake had a dream where all the world was coming against us, and he respected me then because I showed him we was able to escape that shit. I showed him though, but then had no respect for me. I don't know who the elect is and who is not, but I do know this: the Lord about to kill a lot of people that are not the elect. Verse 13, and he doeth great wonders, which is his technology, so that he make a fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. We've been watching these wildfires in Oklahoma and in California and all. They're saying wildfires still going on. Now, some of that is actually natural, some of that is Esau, but it's all Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. Verse 13, I read that already. Verse 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them, dwell on the earth, that they should make an image of the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. Verse 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So all those that don't want to partake in this system, the Lord, but and I could already see it because again, I don't even know certain Jake. It's certain people I knew in the world, certain people I was dealing with. They just keep rescinding these things like, oh, you know this person, you know this person. So now I don't even deal. I mean, I did message one brother because I was like, maybe that's the Lord. But then I thought about it when he rejected it so quickly. I was like, well, no, that ain't the Lord. But then right after that, that's when I saw like, well, damn, they doing like a filler. Like your first round of boxing is like a filler round. So everybody trying to size up, get the reach. So that second round, that's when the real action start. Because the first round, you filling out each other. So they trying to fill some shit up. And again, you could be overthinking, but the Lord dealing with all this, even the wickedness. You got to think about that. That's terrifying. And then you got motherfuckers still playing game. I say motherfuckers, a hunky Esau Edom was the motherfucker because he was fucking our mothers and our sisters and, like women that, and then that's when Esau got our women when he started fucking them. And that's why Jake be up there like, well, damn, the woman, our woman is really his woman. It ain't just about the gifts they give him. Like that's spiritual. They took our women, man. So we gonna fucking take theirs, you know what I mean? And we taking it spiritually right now. So when it was broken down through the elder called Lawyer Malaya Abushmal Shah, that I still had understanding that the Lord's still dealing. I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense all day. Yeah, certain shit can be offensive, but certain shit you can get over. You know what I mean? Like certain shit you can't get over. So you gotta tread carefully in this thing, because no matter where you at, what position you in, you shouldn't want to offend no brother. That's in the scriptures. Pride puffeth up. And all I'm saying is the Lord is fucking shit up. I don't want to be in this path of getting fucked up. So I'm gonna go. And then at the end of the day, that was all spiritual too. Again, the Lord purposely did that for a reason. A mofo could do something to make you be like, God damn, but then the Lord can show you like, no, but that don't mean that I feel some kind of way. You got to think about it. Look at certain things that individuals in the scriptures done. And the Lord forgave them because the Lord said, I'm not a respecter of persons, but I will forgive who I want to forgive. Point is verse 16. I'm going to start at 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So all that is not going to partake in this system is going to die. Verse 16, the point. And he calls of all, both small and great, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark. When you go into that word mark, it's charagma, meaning it's pretty much a device implanted in the skin. Then you go through all the root words, like the elders taught us to break it down, which make all the sense. And again, if you can't see this, the Lord ain't fucking with you. And I can only imagine how the elders feel, because I'm getting an inkling of how they probably received and saw shit. I'm getting an inkling of it. I can only imagine how much they seen. Like the elder said, he said, shit. You know how many niggas we had to do it, like, right? That's terrifying. But it make all the sense, because the scripture said, all Israel is not Israel. And he caused of all, both small and great, rich and poor, and free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, the charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So you either got to really be engulfed in the system. And we're supposed to be engulfed and consumed by Yahweh Shem Shah. And when the Lord tests us through this, which is all prophetic, we're going to see who really is burning for the Lord. This book of Ezekiel chapter 7, I'm going to end it with this scripture. 7 and verse 4, and it reads, and my eyes shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee. All those that refuse to hearken and come back to Yahweh Shem Shah. And thine abomination shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Verse 5, the point, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, power and evil, and only evil behold is coming. You go into the word evil, it's a compound word. Eve meaning time, ill meaning bad. Bad times are here, and the Lord about to bring more bad times. Call a lawyer, how about you, I'm thinking about a situation I just dealt with, right? The thing is this. Sometimes you gotta fake shit, right? We hate our lives in the kingdom, but we gotta fake it sometimes, dealing with Esau, your bills, shit like that. But certain shit I shouldn't have to fake. You know, like I'm not about to fake when you don't like me and I don't like you. And it ain't based on something I did, it's on something you did. Like, I understand you used to certain shit being a certain kind of way. But do you know how childish that is that you can't get, you got grown people thinking like that. You just, it's all about me. So when the shit gets real rough and rugged, you don't want to be around a nigga that think like that. I'm not even trying to do nothing to misconstrue nothing. What I'm saying is really, the Lord about to vet the household of Israel, and may He do it, and may, because you gonna need that good vetting. These niggas gotta die. And the scary part is, a nigga don't even realize you a nigga. You know what I mean? You can go off not realizing that you're going off. You can be sincerely going off. But it's too much pride, and the Lord hate that shit, man. You know, Jake was sitting up there talking about sometimes you can be thinking some shit that ain't true. Yeah, you can. That's the thing about life. But at the same time, what happens if when you dead right? Because we do have discernment, right? We followers of Yahweh Shah. I was listening to the one particular brother. He was sitting up there talking about, and it was spiritual too, because I was like, it seemed like he was talking about me. He was just spiritual. He was like, shit, that's a scary thing. Because Jake don't even realize how easily we could just get snatched up. That show you a man ain't really counting the cost of what the fuck you just an Israelite. You could just do what you want, because even though you in another man kingdom, but you could do it. Like, I'm not saying no talking smart. I'm talking reality. The reality stone type shit. Like, think about this shit. You better put pride far away, because the Lord could bust your motherfucking bubble at any time. And I watched Him do it when He made me homeless. Evil is on its way. You better get right with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, like the elders been saying. Get thy house in order. And that's why I'm not bringing a bitch in here. My house in order now. I'm the head of this motherfucker. And then Yahweh Shai then was Salakia. Let me rephrase. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, then Yahweh Shai, then me. Ain't no bitch brother. I ain't never women worship. Why you think I got all these girls? Lord say, nigga, you try to choose to be here. Here you go. I always call them hoes. Salaki. They'll be whores in this place. I mean, I've already seen it. Like, the Lord give me a preview of the shit. You ever see the previews? Man, I hate that place. The more you righteous you try to be, the more wicked Satan just locking on like on Matrix. Like, you using the signal too long. He over there. You know, Pac-Man. Hey, he over there. Nigga, go get him. So lucky. I'm trying to make fun of and light of the ugliness of this situation. This is the truth, man. And if you don't think that you're gonna go through shit, the Lord's so cold, certain individuals ain't even been built up. Man, that's gonna be a rude awakening. You better pray that your brothers is brothers. Like, cause like sometimes Jake be like, get it on your own. He said, what was that? It used to be this infomercial when I was growing up. It was a album. He said, can I use that? He said, no, brother, you gotta get your own. Like the scriptures talk about. Trying to seek our oil. 5 virgins were wise, 5 virgins was foolish. That's 10, a perfect number. 5 is a number of power. The Lord about to fuck this place up. So you better get right. So if you so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American, Seminole, Indian, West Indian, or Haitian, I implore you to get right with your Father, your heavenly power. Yahweh, meaning He is, He exists, or He to be. Ba Hashem, Ba is in, Has does Shem His name. Yahweh Shah, meaning He saves or He delivers. Or He deliverer, true names of the Most High God and the Son, who you ignorantly call God in Jesus Christ, but whose true name in the Paleo Hebrew is Yahweh, Ba Hashem Yahushua, before you be destroyed. And with that, I'm going to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to call Loyim La Yahweh, Ba Hashem Yahushua, Ba Hashem Hakudash, double honors to the elders, to the apostles that told me the truth. Peace and salutations to the Akim across the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth with faith and with sincerity, as well as risking their lives and the freedom to do so now more so than ever. Shalom to the Akim and Akwata to listening and learning. Lord, willingly, this is edifying. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners scattered abroad in the land, other nations appearing like the other nations, but subscribing to the truth. To you, I say shalom. Till next time, Lord, willingly, shalom, shalom. Kwame Asherallah, and Wath Ball.